What's up, everybody? Justin Hayes here from superhumanpursuits.com. Welcome back. Part 2 of the crash course in functional training, or just generally taking good care of yourself. So in the first part, I talked about the main trunk line and how breathing, movement, strength, and skill are linear, meaning they each need to be established and have an appreciable level at each segment before advancing to the next. And breathing being square one. If you can't breathe properly, you won't move well, and you won't be able to establish high levels of strength. What's proper breathing? Proper breathing simply means a deep diaphragmatic breath, a controlled belly breath. It's not uncommon to see people breathe with their ribs flaring out or bringing their shoulders up. And if this is you, this is a problem you notice in yourself, then you know that this has to be controlled, right? You have to relearn how to breathe properly and under control and deep from the diaphragm before you can start to establish movement. And most of the time, this is an easy correction, right? If you were to look at this on yourself or try to test this, you would put a hand on your rib cage, and then you'd put a hand near your belly button on the deep portion of your belly there. And all you're doing is breathing and looking at your bottom hand, and it should move with your belly, but your ribs should not flare up. And that is a controlled diaphragmatic breath. Also, in turn, that would be defined as exercising at the breathing level. And there's other things you can do to take that a level up. You could turn over on your actual belly and do the same thing where you actually breathe with the floor being kind of the force you're breathing against, and you're just taking deep diaphragmatic breaths, and your belly's elevating your body a little bit off the floor. And these are just kind of cues and good practice for solid breathing, and they have to be established before you can dive in to moving better. There are instances where people do not breathe properly, and even exercise, basic exercise at this level, do not fix their problems. And in these instances, you have to take things towards a physical therapy or chiropractic realm. And these individuals are going to have passive care techniques that are kind of beyond the scope of this crash course. But they're going to be able to put their hands on you and use techniques that get you into better breathing patterns. And that is what you would have to do if it came down to something like that. That is breathing in a nutshell. In the next section, I'll dive deeper into functional movement. Please, once again, if you have any questions or just general feedback, want to have anything cleared up for you, I'm here, Justin, at superhumanpursuits.com. Love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.